Okay, so sa video na po ito, pag-usapan po natin ang tungkol sa AC Circuit Fundamentals suppose sa mga topic na lalabas po sa upcoming na RME board exam. No? If you want to pass the example, so you need to understand ano ba yung AC circuit. No? Okay, so let's start. So the AC circuit is described by a sinusoidal wave. No? Ito po yung itsura ng sinusoidal wave. Yan. No? So, yung ating equation ng ating wave is characterized by this one. So, y of theta is equals to em sine theta, or if we want our wave equation to be in terms of time, so y of t is equals to em sine omega t. No, wherein our omega ito is equal to 2 pi. No? So, ito yung mga ibig sabihin itong mga equation na to. So y is the instantaneous value of our AC wave. No? Em is the maximum or peak value. So dalawa po yan. So we have the positive peak value and the negative peak value. Then theta is the angle of rotation, no? Which is in degrees. T is in time. No? Time po yan in seconds. Omega is the angular velocity of the wave, which is in radians per second. And our F, no, is the frequency, which is in hertz. So the period of an alternating wave, so it is defined po as the time needed in seconds to produce one cycle. So to produce this cycle, you have the positive half and the negative half cycle. So that is one period. So yung buong number of time po needed, no, to create this one is what we call as a period. No? So, yung period po natin is in seconds, habang yung reciprocal po ng period, which is the F, is what we call as the frequency, which is in hertz. Then the wavelength, no, is the length of the alternating wave for one complete cycle. So, if you are going to stretch this one, ito ating whole cycle, no, ito a straight line. So, the length of that one is what we call as the wavelength. No? So the wavelength is to be solved using this formula. We have V sub C over F, wherein your V sub C is the velocity of light, not the constant po to, which is equal to 3 times 10 to the power of 8, no, meters per second. Okay. Then, yung ating F po, ano, frequency, which is in hertz. Okay, so we have this example. No? What is the wavelength for a carrier wave with frequency of 100 megahertz? So, hinahanap ito yung wavelength. Okay, so for the solution. Okay, so first we need to write the given. Okay, so ang given po, yung frequency po natin is equal to 100 megahertz, which is equal also to 100 mega, that is times 10 to the power of 6 hertz. No? Then yung ating VC, which is constant, is 3 times 10 to the power of 8 meters per second. So that is the velocity of light. So the formula now, so our wavelength is equal to Vc over the frequency. So we have 3 times 10 to the power of 8 meters per second over frequency is 100 times 10 to the power of 6 hertz, or 100 megahertz. No? So using our calculator, so we have 3 times 10 to the power of 8 over 100 megahertz. So 3. The correct answer is 3 meters, which is letter A. Next, so average value of a wave or an AC wave. So that is the arithmetic average or mean of all the values of alternating quality taken over one half of the cycle. So ito po yung ating wave, no? So meaning yung ating average value is the total of all or the sum of all or the average, no, of all the values of our alternating quantity, yung bawat value nito with respect to time. So to get that one, we have this formula. So 0.636 times the amplitude, no? That is the peak value. Then the RMS value of an AC wave is defined as the square root of the average of the squares of the given quantity taken over a complete period, no? So yung average value of the square root, no, ng ating mga square ng ating quantity, no? So the formula for that one is 0.707 times the peak value. Then in phase waves, so waves that occur at the same time regardless of their amplitude. So this is an in phase wave, so meaning po yung lang start at end is the same. So kaya natawag lang in phase. Out of phase wave, waves that do not occur at the same time, no? Tulad dito, no? So nauna itong isang wave compared to this one. So yung time, no, yung time in which the difference in time kung saan hindi sila nag-occur, so that is what we called as their out of phase time, in which we are going to have that one in phasor diagram. So that will be equivalent to what we call as the electrical degrees or the omega. Okay, so we have this example. If an AC wave reaches a peak voltage of 100 volts, so what is the effective root mean square voltage or the RMS voltage? Okay, solution. So we have RMS is equals to 0.707 AM. So we have 0.07 times 100 volts. So this will be equal to 7.07 volts. Okay. Next, so reactance. So reactance is the property of an inductor or capacitor to oppose the current flow in a given circuit. So if we can remember, sa DC po, meron po tayong opposition to current, which we call as the resistance. But for AC, dalawa na po yan. So that will be the resistance, which is caused by the resistor, and the reactance, which is the natural, no, opposition of the inductor or the capacitor to the flow of current if the source is AC, no? So we have two po na reactance. So the first one is the inductive, no, which is caused by the inductor. So the formula for that one is 2 pi FL, and the other one is the capacitive, which is XC, which is 1 over 2 pi FC. Now wherein both, no, the XC natin, the XL, their unit is in ohms, no. Then the frequency hertz. The capacitance, as we learned in our previous videos, is in farad, and the inductance is in Henry. Okay, so find the reactance of a 3 mHz inductor at 60 Hz. Okay, so let's solve this example. So yung given po natin, our inductance is 3 mHz or 3 times 10 to the power of negative 3 Henry. F is 60 Hz. Okay, so we have 2 pi FL, then we have 2 pi, then so using our calculator, okay, so 10 to the power of negative 3. Okay, so we have 0.37 ohms. no? So 0.38 plus 0.38 ohms. Okay. So the correct answer for this one is equal to 0.38 ohms. Okay, so the answer for this one is letter E, no, which is none of the choices. Okay, next. So the capacitive reactance of a capacitor is 40 ohms at 60 Hz. So what is the capacitance? The solution. Okay, so if we're going to solve for the capacitance, so we have C is equals to 1 over 2 pi f xc. Okay, so we have 2 pi times 60 Hz. Yan po yung ating frequency times 40 ohms. Times 40. Then, okay, so that is 66.31 times 10 to the power of negative 6. Okay, 66.31 times 10 to the power of negative 6 farad. Sodium 66.31 microfarad, which is letter B. Impedance. So the combined effect of resistance and reactance in an AC circuit. So this is the given, no? So the kita impedance, so that we have the formula, so square root of R squared plus XL minus XC squared. So meaning, kailangan alam yung resistance at alam yung inductive at capacitive reactance. Okay, or could have this formula, I is equals to E over Z. So this is the new Ohm's law for the AC circuit, wherein Z is the impedance, E is the supply voltage, which is AC, and I is the current in amperes. Okay, so we have this, no? So a 1 kilo ohm resistance is in series with the inductive reactance XL of 2 kilo ohms. So we need to find the impedance. Okay, solution. Okay, so Z, we could have the ZT, or the total impedance is equals to R squared plus XL minus XC squared. Okay, so we have R squared, which is 1 kilo. Then we have XL is 2K times 10 to the power of negative times the power of 3 or 2000 minus wala pa tayong XC, so that will be 0. So squared. So it is 2.24. No? It's 2.24. 2.24 times 10 to the power of 3 ohms, or 2.24, okay, which is letter A. Okay, so yan po natatapos sa ating video o whole AC po, regards po sa ating AC fundamentals. So I hope you understand something in this video. As always, enjoy learning.